Well, this is for making ant killer. For demonstration purposes, I'm using syrup because I don't have any honey. But I do prefer honey. I don't know what I think the ants prefer it too, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is the lid off of a ranch dressing container. Although there may be other types of salad dressing out there that uses this type of lid. And of course on the inside is one of these that normally fits in like this, and that's what the salad dressing pours out of. But for your purposes here, you want your honey, or in this case syrup, and it doesn't take a lot of borax. Borax is poisonous, especially for ants. So, I probably would normally put more than that in. There we go. I'll have to throw this in the garbage. Now, I did have that covering my little bird food, but I don't want it to cover my bird food now because my little birdie birds would probably eat this junk. Maybe not. They're kind of picky about what they eat. They don't usually eat syrupy stuff. So, anyway, you mix them. I suppose if you're going to make several of these, you could certainly. And because my birds do come out in the kitchen, I want to cover over it so they can't get into it and eat the poison. Now, your little ants will come along, go in the hole, snatch up some of the yummy yummies, and when they come out, oftentimes they take that back to the nest. Mine are coming up down through here, someplace, probably where the electric comes in from outside. So, at any rate, they'll come in, eat it, take it back to the nest. When they die from the poison, the other ants will come along and eat them. Wonderful little cannibal creatures. And in that way the whole nest ends up dying off. I had a slurry of little, well not slurry, that's a flurry of little tiny, tiny, tiny ants the other day on my counter going after my wonderful tomatoes. And because I have a whole bunch of those suckers on the counter. So, not want ants to be invading my kitchen, I fixed some of this, and because my birds weren't around at the time, I also trickled some along my counter, and they came along and munched, and I had a couple after that, and then I haven't seen any ants since then. Okay, so there you have it. Building your own ant poison, and you don't have to go to the store and spend a few bucks on something that you got for free at home, chances are. Okie doke.